community rally and concert on the campus of Texas Southern University in Houston ended in bloodshed Wednesday night following a drive-by shooting that police believe was gang-related. The school says 6 people were shot and have been treated for serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Witnesses tell police that one car drove by and opened fire on a parking lot where a popular Houston rapper was promoting community service and voter registration. Campus police believe the incident was the result of a rivalry between 2 Houston area gangs.
Okay, so for those who don't know, like, explain what Trae was and
just a war zone. I don't want to get in all that. One of my partners, it just was a war zone. You know what I'm saying, between us and some oppositions. Whatever you heard, that's probably right. You know what I'm saying.
This same wars was going on from the same cliques from my daddy's house getting shot up in Trae is 4 years apart, 3 years apart.
Right. I realized I'm hit. I'm like, wow, come here.
God damn, that little blood right there.
Get the clutching, some looking like they about to squeeze. I'm like, shit, man, I come out the hill, you know what I'm saying, too. Shit, I'm ready.
In 2009, President Barack Obama took office as the first black president of the United States of America. This brought heavy attention as well as scrutiny toward historical black colleges and universities. Trae just so happened to be at Texas Southern University, which is one of the largest HBCUs in America.
Texas Southern is a historically black university with about 10,000 students. Brian Thomas, The Associated Press.
It's easy to ask questions like, why would you host an event of this magnitude on a college campus knowing that there were rappers who were going to be there who were gang affiliated, in cliques, and had beef? But the truth of the matter is, no one knew the seriousness of the war that was going on in the suburbs of Missouri City, Texas, from Mash Mode and 100. No one knew. There had already been shootouts, houses had been shot up, and Mike Hop, the leader of Mash Mode, had just been shot in the car while with Sancho Saucy, one of the Sauce twins.
When I was gone, my partner at the time, Mike Hop, had got shot at a party that they was at, and I was on the phone with him, like, right before and right after type shit. Like, they called me right, and this is another thing too, my brother JT kept going, my other brother JT, Juice, he kept going to jail. Like, me and him started missing each other, because once we became like 17, 18, bro started going to the penitentiary. Like, I wouldn't get caught, he'd get caught for certain shit. You know how that shit go. We doing the same type of shit, but he getting caught and I'm not getting caught. Or every time I got caught, I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? So he was out during this particular time, and I was away from him, but he the same level of lieutenant. He the same level of lieutenant in the set, like me. We got the same rank. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and him like have a conversation on like how it should go, like when they moving and woo. And I'm like, all right, y'all make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm down here in Chicago, I miss y'all. Y'all make sure y'all move right. Y'all know them hoes gonna be at that party. Y'all know they gonna be at that club, but like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all woo. And they end up shooting up the cars that my brothers and them was in, and Sancho was actually in the car too. Sancho could have got shot. Sancho was sitting right, Mike D, Sancho, he was sitting right next to Mike Hop. And an AK-47 bullet went through the car and hit Mike Hop in the midsection, and the bullet went through his body. And basically what Sancho was, remember we used to call Sancho Bullet, Mike D. What Sancho was, the bullet could have still came through his body and hit Sancho, but he just got miraculously lucky and didn't get hit. So I got pissed the f off. I was mad about Mike getting shot, but I was really more mad that they almost shot Bullet, that they almost shot Sancho. Like, that was my real, because this is my, Sancho and Juice is like my, but I'm with they big, but even though me and Juice is in a kind of closer to the Sancho age group, we don't hang with nobody our age. Everybody I hung with was older than me. I always been a leader of niggas older than me. I always had a say-so with niggas that's older than me. You know what I'm saying? So when this shit happened, Mike Hopper's one of our big homies. He one of our bigger brothers. He's older than us, so it's a bad look. Like one of y'all big homies just got shot when we shot at y'all type shit.
Right.
So this is a L to me. I don't like that on our record. This is past the house shootings and you know what I'm saying? Now it's like that. It's bad. It's all the way there. So when I get that phone call in Chicago and shit, I'm furious and shit. And I'm screaming on the phone and telling them woo, woo, and all that shit. Like, how y'all let this nigga get shot? Woo, woo, y'all niggas making us look weak. Da, 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 da. Boom. Hang up the phone. Now, time fast forward, when I come to Houston, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the things that I want to get this is in my mind. Yeah. This shit is in, oh, you shot Mike when I was gone. You know y'all, like, again, I got that ego. Cause I've done so much, and I've had so many moments where I'll come to a party by myself. It's all 30 of my enemies, 15 of my enemies. I'm in this bitch too deep with my little brother. I'm chilling on some shit with her. I ain't on that tonight, but I got this pistol on me. Ain't nobody try to swing at me, hit me. They trying to fake me friendly. They stand there. They done left the party. I done made so many niggas leave parties by myself or putting up with just 3 of my partners. 3 of me and 3 is the type of person that'll make 15, 20 niggas get out of the room with me that if they don't feel like they got a nigga that's with them tonight, that's gonna shoot, that's ready to go to jail and ready to risk everything he got going on right now tonight. We kids then, everybody ain't, it's not that man thing in you that I'm gonna shoot for my life as a man. We're kids, still wanna play football, still wanna go to school, still got their parents, still got that they care about. I'm just a part of the group of that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I got back, I had a huge debt on my shoulders for like y'all think this sweet. And then one of the times that I slapped when the first time I went to jail was over the same shit. When I came back to Houston, we all at the mall. Just after I done came back, we done had fights. I done came back and shot at the port like we done had this shit going on. I see some of the niggas at the mall. Bro, tell me at the mall, like we arguing, it's like, you know how that shit go when y'all, it's finna pop out, it's 5 of us, it's 6, 7 of y'all, you know what I'm saying? We like, yeah, what's up, bitch ass nigga? Yeah, I heard you back in town, because I haven't seen this particular person, this one of the main niggas I'm into it out that clique. And I haven't seen, me and him haven't seen each other. I done seen all these other niggas at parties and certain shit. We young adults now, going in and out of jail. I'm 17, turn 18 now. I'm finna turn 18, I'm 17. I just came back from Chicago. But my 18th birthday is like weeks around the corner type shit. So I see bro, and we talking shit amongst each other, but I'm trying to creep up on him while we talking shit. Yeah, that's why you ran. We made you run out of Houston after your house got shot up. Yeah, your ran to Chicago. Oh no, like I wasn't the one that was terrorizing every single one of you, your houses and parties and put holes in you and him from the time that my daddy got house shut up to before that. Like, what y'all talk? What? Like, my soul just, this nigga said what? This nigga said I ran to Chicago because y'all shot my daddy house up. What? Like you don't know this me that did this to you. Bah! Slapped the shit out this nigga in the middle of the mall. He fall, drop on the ground, like, and he was taller than me. This nigga, like, you know, bro, name, like, I ain't trying to. We all grown now. This shit over with. I'm only gonna see names that I was cool with. I ain't gonna really say my enemies' name now, cause they old and kids, and we ain't even got beef no more enemies. None of them wanna see me right in nothing, by nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? I slapped, bro. Police officer see me and run me down with the nightstick. He pulled out the nightstick. I tried to run from bro, and they all ran, and I got arrested. And I think my nigga Javance jumped in the fight. After I slapped bro, he tried to clip bro and punch him and shit when they was all running. But the police was like, hey, and all of those shit. You know how I go, and I got arrested. I think he got arrested. And I got a possession of marijuana. I had like a zip of Reggie in my pocket. And
that $40 pack.
Yeah, I had a zip in my pocket and assault charge for slapping for slapping a nigga, but they ended up dropping that shit. But that was a direct reaction of me coming back from Chicago. Like, that's how serious it was. A nigga see an enemy, they trying to get anything to say anything to make a story like that you getting punked or handled you, you know what I'm saying? So like, then that shit turned into me getting into more shootouts, and now the Trae shit happened with all these same, like, this same wars is going on from the same cliques from my daddy house getting shot up, and Trae is 4 years apart, 3 years apart.
So first off, explain to us what Trae is, how is Trae, and what happened that day.
If I ain't mistaken, that 09, I think that when that shit happened, they probably was like Trae with probably second or third. Well, it was very new at that time, you know what I'm saying, the Trae. So when he first did it, it was a big event, and then every year it was just getting bigger, you know what I'm saying? So when Trae started doing the Trae, it was just like a big thing for the city because you getting everybody in one spot, but it was also kid friendly, you know what I'm saying? I know he used to have the jumping thing, the backpack giveaway, the bike, back to shit, like all this shit, because he always did it around close back to school time type shit. So it was always a positive thing, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It meant a lot to me and my people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it meant a lot to the city, period, you know what I'm saying? It still do. It's still overly going on. You just said 09, here we is in 26, that's 17 years later, so it gotta be, you know what I'm saying, what it is.
And this is at a time where Trae is at the top of his game.
Just Wade just came out.
Yeah, Trae is
with Lil Wayne.
Trae is the biggest rapper in Houston right now. He got the biggest song. We got songs with Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Shawty Lo. This is when Shawty Lo had the biggest song in America.
It's just another place in Houston where everybody congregates from different parts of town. That's where you get the mix of cliques and gangs and north and south, and somewhere in the middle of all of that, I don't know if it's eye contact, if they know you from the, you know, it's not really internet at this time, but you know you from wherever they know you from, and might see you, and then it goes up. It just so happened it's Trae Day, but the blueprint of it is just another place in Houston and pulled up at with they maybe to have a good time, but there's other niggas there too though. We might not like, they might not like us, and Trae Day was just like a set day that you know niggas is coming and they'll be there. You feel me? If we gonna be there, they'll be there, they'll be there. And I was still kind of really younger at that time, but I remember that. I remember walking through this little skit and shit at that hoe. I remember that shit.
Man, all I remember is, bro, I'm walking in the middle. I seen one of my homies. I locked with him, and I locked him. I walk away, went to selling my mixtape. I just heard. I didn't know till after the fact. I seen running and shit. Running this way, everybody running. Running across the street in apartments. These running away. These got on red and black. These got on red. It's confusing. You know what I'm saying? I was hell young. But I found out after the fact, when they start getting in trouble, and I start seeing the news and shit. That's what it is.
Like I say, it was going down every day though. It was on site at this time, wherever, you know. And we just happened to get it in. Like I said, the Trae Day, we ended up linking up. And man, I'm fucking around with a little homie Jay Lean. You know, shout out my nigga Jay Lean, man. And little bro get the spazzing out and throw a damn energy drink at these 100 niggas, man, and man, pop off some major shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm strapped. Like I say with you, I'm in the neighborhood at that. This like, you know, where niggas from, you know. So I'm at home. Yeah, so I throw the energy drink, them get the clutching, some looking like they about to squeeze. I'm like, shit, man, fuck it, I come out the hip, you know what I'm saying, too, shit, I'm ready. Get them niggas start shooting first, though, that was crazy. They start shooting because I really wasn't go just act bad like that because it was kids and shit out there, you feel me? But once them niggas start, like, you know, putting my person in danger, I'm like, man, fuck it up. Yeah, let this hoe ride. Shit, we got to get to the highs, bro. Like I say, that's my main rule. We getting back to the highs. You know, we come together, we going back home together. Everybody gonna make it. Yeah, like I said, I can't say everybody, you know, stood stiff in that situation. but a lot of clout was gained off of that. Back then, that was like when start really understanding you can get negative clout, whatever. We made the news, the world news. Of course, the local news, you know what I'm saying, for shooting at this event, you know what I'm saying?
When we get there, it's that shit. We see some shit go down, but we end up we shocking and ragging, doing our shit while talking to our people, seeing what's going on. And shit, while we're about to perform, we would see some shit. Some about to fly, about to go back the other way. Some petty shit. That shit. Somebody got called out to come squabbling. Bro, run up full speed. Man. I'm hell. Y'all tripping. I pull up, run up full deep with them. I don't even see the shit. I don't even see it. All of a sudden, I hear it. Boom. I grab, bro. Shit. I realize I'm hit. I'm like, Walka, I'm hit. But he out of nowhere. But he get tripping out there. But that's just how he was, though. There's a couple of niggas out there that were tricking, but just get, it's just weird, because like I say, you wasn't expecting it, but it be like that. They don't want to squabble. Don't want to get tired of getting their ass. Now they want to squabble. They want to get their hands up and do all that. That should be cool. Back then, they want to squabble. That's how we used to do. So at that point, it was just getting the safety, but shit was going down that day. You know what I'm saying? So, getting hit on that side, a couple of got hit on our side. It was just a whole little massacre on the college campus. Out my little college shit. But it's just certain shit you gotta pick and choose about, something like that.
Sauce Walka became the poster child for this event. His face was plastered upon every news station in the city of Houston, as well as many national outlets because of the magnitude and scale of Trae.
Well, it was crazy because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this might have been dealing with the same crew that had done the thing in my house, but just probably some more. And it was crazy because it was like, at that time, Walk's career was starting to grow. His talent was being recognized. He wasn't being looked upon as just some bad street kid. He was looked upon as being intelligent, and also, you know, he's going places.
My name is Go DJ High. I'm the CEO of Go DJs. I got about like 250 DJs worldwide, and my input in the game was, you know, being able to break records and break artists, you know, to get them to a new point where they can be successful in life and make money off the industry. And so in 2007, 2008, I was working at this club called Venue, and the head of security was Mr. Walker, you know what I'm saying? And his son, he was like, hey man, I need your help. I know you breaking records. I know you got a whole bunch of artists you deal with. My son want to rap, but he's into a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get him away from. If you could just take him in, treat him as your son, and let him just stick around you and stay with you for a while. Just get him out of the streets, because, you know, back then I think it was MASH mode, and them boys was, you know, I ain't no snitch or nothing like that, but them boys was handling business. And so his dad was like, hey man, I'm gonna bring him over to you, and can you shape him up for me? So 2008, the Go DJs up and going. We done broke T.I., we done broke a bunch of little records, and so it was just, you know, his time to kind of get into the game.
When it comes to the battle rap scene in Houston, I probably was one of the first pioneers to really get into really battle rapping. So, man, we would be all over the place. Tunnel, backroom, freestyle battles, all kind of stuff. And I was pretty successful in that lane. BET 106 in Park, Source, freestyle champion. Man, a lot of competitions. It's so many so long ago, but yeah, definitely that was the lane that I was in and helped pioneer to a certain extent for Houston. And so I remember I would see a young AWOP, because again,
the sauce wasn't all the way saucing at this point. It was just AWOC, and man, he was hungry. He really could rap. He always had really, really good punchlines, and I knew he was a star because of how he carried himself. I think a lot of people nowadays attribute being a star to the money you have or the clothes you wear or what you drive. But even with none of that, you could tell that AWOC was a star and how he carried himself, how his punchlines were intentional. He really put thought, time, and energy into his craft. And he would battle rap anywhere. Anybody that wanted to go head up, he never ducked no smoke when it came to the 16s or the punchlines. And he really could punch. So you had to be respectful. You couldn't go too far. He was really down to stand behind some of the disrespect he was putting us out there in punchlines for real.
Everybody can't come up here. Yes, sir. You know what it is. But, you know, I own a record store called Skrilla World. We was in the heart of South Park, which is King's Flea Market. It was inside of King's Flea Market, which is equivalent to Big T. So, you know, a lot of traffic. All the artists used to come to my shop, drop their CDs, DVDs off. And it was a magazine. It was a magazine DVD that we sold a lot of called Scissor TV. Scissor TV. And in one particular issue had Mash Mode. I want to say they was on the cover of it, but it had some videos inside of the DVD, and I mean, it just stood out. I mean, people were buying that. They were coming to the store looking for that Mash Mode or the Scissor TV issue that had the Mash Mode videos on it. So it was like one of my highest selling products. And it had a young AWOC on there. And you could tell that he was gonna be a star. Like, the lyrics was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first time hearing about him or hearing the music. And I mean, from then on, you knew you had a real something legendary was gonna happen.
When that happened, it was like another blow from the right knee to the left knee. Having to go to court, you know, going through that, being on TV, you know, having him on TV, flagging him, talking about he running from the police and all that stuff, and that was all a lie. And you know, it's a shame that, you know, sometimes the news or even some police officer may go as far as try to make stuff look worse than what it is for whatever reason, but it's crazy because, you know, at the end of the day, he did his time, and you know, he didn't do all what they say to do. They ain't had none of no camera, nothing like that. It was just all lies. But I'm just thankful that God stepped in and put everything in perspective and put things where it's supposed to be.
The negative impact of this event can be felt today. Hip hop would never be the same after the Trae shooting. Yes, Sauce Walka turned himself in and went to jail. But what happened to Trae?
This is my homie shit too. Like, this ain't just like, you know, like my bro like that. The Trae got good rapport, man. You know, like off camera, like we all the way locked in. So, you know, when this shit pop off, it damn near like, you know, fuck bro over. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him off, and shit. Like I say, we done basically stood on business because you just had two niggas link up at your event, something intended to be good, and shit, just cause we seen each other, we gotta lock in right here. Shit. We trying to make sure we, you know what I'm saying, take care of our business. We wasn't trying to do it like that, but that's what happened. Me and bro, like I say, we survived that. Big Trae, we survived that shit. Cause what he like, man, come on, man. Man, look, bro. And them niggas was showing firearms. They showing that shit. Some even up that shit, so we know it's about to go down. Yeah, Jamie wrong for throwing, Jaylene wrong for throwing the goddamn energy drink, you know. But it's on now. So a lot of that I'm there. Got to, cause we gotta get back on, you know. So yeah, that was a crazy day, bro. Like,
to me, it feels like Trae was the climax of what was going on in Houston.
Nah. Trae was just the most known thing because it was at Trae Day.
Yeah.
It's been millions of Trae Days before Trae Day.
Yeah, it's a little.
He's just famous.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
it's been like we had this shit called ski skis. Like, you remember them ski skis? Do y'all remember that? Yes, bro.
I'm talking about the old shit, like Chancellor's pool
like,
party and wicked shit like
ski
that.
skis was kind of how like Trae was. Like it would be some rappers pull up. Like ski skis was crazy. Like that's some original shit. You know what I'm saying? We had this shit called ski ski. Was getting they issue at them hoes.
Mm-hmm.
But Trae Day, I mean, it would be the focal point from the outside looking in because it was all over the news.
Yeah, that's why
You know
they picked it up
like,
everywhere and canceled Trae.
It was at TSU.
Banned Trae out the radio and all this shit. That's
I understand why people would say that, but it used to been like that.
Yeah, it was more skits than that.
I'm having everyday shootouts every month, monthly and weekly shootouts and beefs and shit with these same 3 groups of people, and they add new generations of groups. Like they clicking up with this hood, they clicking up with this hood clicking up with this school, these over here, his cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like clicking, you having hybrid cliques.
Right, it went from 100 to Young Ones.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. It's going from 100 to Young Ones to Most Wanted to this to that to this to that. Like it's expanding, and my same group of niggas is steady wiping out crews, the cliques and niggas, and then we end up eventually having us an offspring group of young niggas that came from 102 Paru. That's how you got 103.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.